haters, man. These haters are just not worth, my time. They're really not. I don't want to deal with these people anymore. I'm going to be focusing on a lot of positive content, obviously, music. Forget about it. Let's do a little music right now. I just wrote this cool song. Apefather is Rocky Balboa. That's right, Discourse. How you doing, brother? I can't be stopped. Okay? I am Rocky Balboa. I don't stay down. No matter how hard you hit, I get right back up. I'm like an Italian tank. I'm an Italian bulldozer. I'm an Italian machine. How am I holding up? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's cool, man. Everything is all good. Gonna take the kids out. I got to shave, but thank you. I got a little haircut there, but thanks. Um, I'm gonna go out and get a little manja. This is not gonna be the longest live stream. Just wanted to touch base real quick. Look, I want to talk about that video that I did a long time ago, a little bit, just because of respect for my wife, the live stream. Back in I think it was 2022, uh, I lost like $400,000 in the stock market, guys. I was specifically in AMC. And I was really, really depressed. I look back at those days, who cares about money? My beautiful wife, Jen, passed away. My mom, my beautiful mom, my even my dog, my beautiful puggle. It's like, who cares about money? Look, money comes, money goes. I have a whole bunch of money coming in soon. You get money, you have money in your life 1 minute, and then you lose it, and then you get it back. Money is something that can be fixed. I'm done with all you haters. I don't even want to talk to you guys anymore. So unless you say something positive, get lost. I'll give you a 10-minute break. All right, seriously, man. I'm done with the negativity. Anything negative, I'm sorry, I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. So you're negative, you got to go. You have to be positive. You want to talk positively, then we could talk. Hello, good day. That's good. Hello, good day is good. You got it. That's it. I'm telling you right now, I had it with these haters. The second you guys come on this live stream and you talk in any way disrespectful about me or my family, you're gone. Okay, that's it. No more. I've had it. So anyway, I regret that night. Okay, look, I lost like 400,000 in the stock market, and I just I got depressed. I got depressed because I'll tell you, Guys, I, I'm not even gonna talk to these people here. Let me just get rid of this idiot. Give him a timeout. Anyway, the thing I'm in a bad mood about is that I have a regret more money investing. Okay, the regret was that bar video. I have a regret. Okay, that night should have never happened. I don't care. Who cares? I lost $400,000. Who cares? It's just stupid money. My wife was everything to me, and I disrespected my wife. Okay, I disrespected her. Now listen, I apologized to my wife a million times, and she forgave me because my wife is an angel. She's an angel right now. She was an angel then. She's forever an angel, forever. And she forgave me. But the thing is, I'm embarrassed. Okay, that should have never happened. It's the biggest regret of my whole entire life. And Laura likes to use that as a weapon. It's fine. That's her weapon against me. Okay. What could I do? Look, that night unfortunately happened. I deleted the live stream immediately, but haters recorded it. They kept it online. They say what's once on the internet stays on the internet. It's something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. Something I'm going to have to live with the rest of my life. That's it. But she uses it. She uses it as a weapon, Laura. See, Laura, like, here's an example. I'm not going to mention any restaurants' names. Don't ask me because I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. Okay. I don't want to mention any restaurants' names, but I'm going to just speak in a general conversation. So what Laura is doing, the form of harassment that she's doing, right, is she's going to local restaurants in my area and she's showing them the bar video. That's what she's doing. So she's showing them the video and she's like, look at this guy, look at what he said. And of course, listen, I put myself in their shoes. I don't blame them. If I saw a video like that, I would be like, look, I don't want to associate with you. That I said some terrible, disgusting things. Okay, again, I didn't mean it. Guys, I lost it, man. I was depressed. I was effing depressed, man. Okay, more money investing. Look, I don't want to talk about your opinion or my opinion. How about we leave it to the law? Okay, does this sound fair to you, more money investing? Look, you have your opinion. Listen to me. You have your opinion. I have my opinion. Okay, why don't we let the law decide? Do you find that to be fair, more money investing? Let's let the law decide what's harassment. Okay, rather than for me and you to go back and forth. Now I can't do it today because it's too late, but we'll worry about it next week, okay? But let's let the law handle this. Okay? I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to go back and forth. What's your question, Antonio? You're the super chat guy. Remember super chats, right? For questions here. I see this guy. He's got to immediately go. This guy. I don't want to deal with this guy. He's gone. This guy's gone. I don't want to deal with that guy. So anyway, let's let the law decide. That's all. Rather than for me and more money investing to go back and forth, he'll be like, it's not harassment. I'll say it is harassment. We'll let the law decide. Okay? That's it. That's all I have to say about that. But getting back to the bar video, it was a major mistake. It was a major, major mistake. That night should have never happened. I love you, Jennifer. I'm talking to my wife, my guardian angel. I am so sorry again. It was so horrible what I did, all because of stupid money. Who cares about money? Who cares? Money comes, money goes. Money comes and money goes. I don't like you, the regulator. I'm getting rid of you. I don't like you. No offense. I don't like you. You're gone. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Guys like, I have my lawyers and I'm calling CPS on you. Here's what you could call. Call FM Bellevue. Call Bellevue on you, the regulator. You're gone. Do me a favor. Don't come to my channel anymore. Okay? Go hang out with Laura. You never had respect for Jennifer. You're a fake. That time with the video with Dale, when Dale put out that video, you acted like you cared about my wife. You don't care. Okay, you're a friggin' actor. That's what you are. The regulator is an actor. And let me tell you something, the regulator. You're not worth 135 million. You're worth $135. Okay, why don't you go post a video? Let me tell you something, the regulator. You could post videos of your assets where people will not know will not know. I didn't see a super chat, Antonio. When I see a super chat, we'll talk, okay? That I didn't see, Antonio. Anyway, the regulator, you could post assets without nobody knowing who you are, okay? You don't post nothing. You have no money. You're a fake. You have never cared about my wife. And honestly, do me a big favor. Don't watch me anymore. Go hang out with Laura, okay? And stay away from my channel. You're not welcomed. You understand what not welcome? I don't want you on my channel anymore, okay? So I'm banning you right now, and I don't want you here anymore. And every time I see you, I'm going to ban you. And the reason for that is because you're like, I'm going to call CPS. Look, anyone who threatens my family, anyone who threatens my children, you're gone. What makes you think I want to talk to you anymore? Why would I want to talk to someone who's threatening my, because he says he wants to call CPS on my children. Listen, this guy, he's gone. All right, listen, more money investing, okay? Don't correct my English, okay? I'll speak the way I want to speak. All right, good. Bye, regulator. Regulator, before you go, know this. There is a fiery place waiting for you, okay? So make sure that when you go down there, that you don't dress too warm, okay? Maybe wear like a t-shirt, okay? Because your balls are going to be roasting. Bye. Everyone say, go F yourself. Bye, regulator. Bye, regulator. He's gone. Bye. So that's the end of regulator. That's right. Don't dress too warm. So anyway, I'm going to do my wife's song because I love her so much. I'm going to do Jennifer. And I just want to tell my wife once again, I'm sorry about that bar video. I am no, I am. Listen, I admitted to all of you that was a big mistake I made. That was a big, big mistake. Jennifer, I love you. I'm so sorry. This is for you, my beautiful angel. I remember when I first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there was something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. Jennifer was the greatest wife in the world. Jennifer was the greatest mom in the world. And she did not deserve what I did that night. She did not deserve it. Look, people think that I do not admit when I'm wrong. Oh, no. This is not accurate. I admit when I am wrong. And that bar video was wrong. It was disgusting. It was horrible. And it was all because of what? $400,000. Who cares about $400,000? Who cares? You know what I mean? It was just, you rewind the tape. I just had a very bad night. this was probably like in 2022. I realized I was down 400,000 in the stock market. I went to a bar, I got drunk, I was depressed. I was doing a live stream and I was just talking crazy talk like, oh, I want to have sex with all these young women. And what happened was this. You want to know what happened? There was a band there that night. And I went up and I was doing Billy Joel. Okay, I think I did You May Be Right, and I did Still Rock and Roll to Me. So there was this young girl. She was like 18, 19 years old. I'll tell you what happened. She came up to me and she was like, "You are so talented. You are awesome." And I was drinking. Oh man, I was messed up. And then I didn't do anything. I didn't ask this girl for her number. All right, let's get rid of this guy here. Disrespect my wife and you're gone. So that person's gone. Her life should be celebrated, not disrespected. Get it through your head. Get it through your head, all you haters. You disrespect my family, you're gone. Okay? Understand? Great. Okay. So now, I didn't do anything. I didn't cheat on my wife. I would never cheat on my wife. Never cheat on my wife. Never in a million years. But what I did was, because I was drinking a lot, was I started filming a live stream and I started saying disgusting things. I'm like, I want to have sex with women in their prime, women that are like 18, 19 years old and all this stuff. Terrible. Terrible. When I came home, my wife was furious, man. And she had every right to be furious. I apologized to her a million times. I never would do anything like that to my wife ever again, and I never did. It was a one-time mistake. But you see, Laura wants to use my biggest regret. This is how evil Laura is. You know how evil this woman is that she's taking my biggest regret. By the way, I deleted that live stream. That live stream was immediately deleted. Okay, the haters are the ones that recorded it and kept it up. If it was up to me that video would be gone. That live stream, it would be gone. Okay, so the haters recorded it, they kept it up, and it's unfortunate. That's just what happened. Now, the thing is that Laura is using this as her ammunition against me. So she goes to all these local restaurants and she's like, let me show you your customer. Let me show you who you're dealing with. And she shows them this live stream. But look, at the end of the day, the true thing I'm upset about is this. Okay, don't mention restaurants' names. Okay. I got to kick you off if you do that. I don't care about the restaurants. Who I care about is my wife. That's who I care about. You want to know who I care about? My wife. Listen, there's a million restaurants out there. You know what I mean? Any restaurant would be very blessed to have me as their customer. Okay? Because I go into restaurants and I spend very, very big money at restaurants. And I tip very big tips, okay? No, but I'm just saying, like, any restaurant wants me as a customer. I'm a great customer, okay? So let me be clear to all of you, I don't care about restaurants. All right, let's get rid of this guy who's disrespecting my wife. They're gone, that's it. Anyone disrespects my wife is gone. Who did I just delete here? Well, that guy's an idiot anyway. Anyway, so the person I care about is my wife, okay? And what I did that night embarrassed my wife and disrespected my wife. Now, again, I would never cheat on my wife. I was just talking into a phone like an idiot, like a jackass. I was talking into a phone. I was drunk that night. Well, I would love to be with 18, 19-year-old girls in their prime. I'm angry because Laura is using a live stream that is the biggest regret in my life. Thank you, God, soldier. God bless you. God bless Jennifer. She's using the biggest regret of my life, something I deleted immediately, Antonio. Okay? She's using it against me. She's using it as a weapon, okay, to hurt me, okay? And so let's get rid of this person. Disrespect my wife again. I just want to be clear, you're gone. You disrespect my family, you're gone. But that's why I'm upset, because it's like, but listen, what are you going to do with this woman? She's evil. She's disgusting. I don't feel like talking about sports, but, please. She's an evil, disgusting woman, and that's it. It's fine. Like I said, we'll let the law handle it next week. Next week, we'll let the law handle it. I don't want to think about it today. Today, I'm going to go out for a beautiful dinner with my kids, and I want to get my I want to get my mind off of it. But Mo Money only gave me, from my recollection, one time $20. That's it. For respect for my wife. Mo Money Investing did not give me money multiple times. It was a one time, only one time. She's still bothering you, yes, but we're gonna let the law handle it now. Look, I actually was willing to give. I was willing to give Laura a chance. Okay, let me tell you all something. I was hoping that we could just keep this on YouTube. You understand? I was hoping. All right, let's get rid of this person here. Okay. Hey, what's up, Justin? I was hoping we could just keep this on YouTube and we keep this entertaining. And I was willing to let bygones be bygones with Laura. I was willing to let bygones be bygones. But Laura continuously is going to restaurants in my hometown. I'm not mentioning restaurants' names. She's going to restaurants. This is now the third restaurant she went to, and she is using this video. This is what she's doing. She's using this video. I'm in a very bad mood today, Justin, because of this psychopath Laura. Laura went to the third restaurant now, and she's harassing me, and she's showing the owners of the restaurant the video I did, the bar video, where I lost $400,000 in the stock market years ago. And I was depressed, and I said stupid stuff that I regret. I regret it so much. I love my wife so much. He only gave me $20, Joe. That was it. One time. That was it. No, it was one time on money investing. One time. Yeah, this is the third time, Laura. This is the good Laura I'm talking to. Laura talks offer. She went to a third restaurant, and she's showing them this video this live stream of years ago, and she's, of course they're scared. I would be. Listen, you want me to be honest with you, man to man, or man to women out there? I would be scared too. Okay. If I saw a live stream like that, I would freak out. I probably would not want to associate with a person like that. So I don't blame anybody that's why it's a great weapon Laura has. Laura has, there's a movie. You ever see this movie? It's called The Perfect Weapon. I don't know if you ever saw this. I got the power. You know what I mean? Everyone makes mistakes, but women never forget nothing. Well, my wife did forgive me. My wife did forgive me, Justin. Thank God, my beautiful wife. She did. Thank God she forgave me. She did. I apologized to her a million times. I treated her so great her whole life, but after that, I treated her like Queen Elizabeth to make it up to her. But it's the biggest risk. Look, I'm admitting to all of you. Listen to me. I made a mistake. I screwed, but I didn't. Okay, can we talk about this? Did I cheat on my wife that night? The answer is no. I did not cheat on my wife. Did I attempt in any way to exchange numbers with any women? No. I just spoke into a phone. That's all I did. I spoke into a phone. I was depressed. I lost $400,000 in the stock market. I lost 400 big ones, $400,000. And I'm not changing subjects, Mo Money Investing. So anyway, I regret what I did. And again, I want to apologize to my wife, Jennifer. Look, Mo Money Investing, I know that you want to just keep harping on things that hurt my heart, okay? And if it makes you happy, God bless. What can I tell you? All of you want to keep harping on the biggest regret of my life. You want to be like Laura? Okay, go for it. Have a good time. Okay, have a great time with it. What can I tell you? Okay, all I could say is I'm sorry. I apologize to my wife, Jennifer. What I did that night was terrible. What I did was wrong. Thank you, Janine. Okay, I made a major mistake. I regret it. If I could go into a time machine, I would make sure that night never happened. I apologize to my wife millions and millions of times. Okay, but that's it. There's nothing, look, what else could I do except apologize, right? Tell me, what could I do? My wife passed away after a 10-year battle with cancer. Okay, I still talk to her. I talk to her spirit. Anybody who mentions restaurants, you're gone. All right, he's gone. Don't mention restaurants. I asked you very nice. Do not mention restaurants. All right, let's get rid of this guy, Vinny. He's an idiot. So anyway, I'm not going to keep saying the same things over and over again. I regret what I did with that. It was the biggest mistake of my life. And I don't know what you're talking about with TikTok. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said anything like that before, okay? Yeah, just get rid of them, Justin, seriously. No hesitation. Get rid of these mamalukes. Look, I am sorry. It was a mistake. I regret it. My wife, Jennifer, I apologize to her a million times, okay? Thank you, Janine. Let's do another song for my wife. This is called Back Into My Arms. My wife forgave me once before with this song. We had this temporary breakup when I was in my 20s, and it was the worst mistake of mine. That was another big mistake I made, and Jennifer forgave me and took me back with this song. So I'm going to play this song out of respect for my wife because I love her so much, and I'm very sorry about that bar video, Jen. I'm so sorry, honey. You didn't deserve it. My wife was an angel, is an angel. She is an angel. She's our guardian angel, and she deserves respect. She deserves to be cherished, and her memory should be cherished. Okay, this is for Jennifer. So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone. You seem surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't force it. You might have lost all your love for me. Now you just want to be free. I'm not giving up that easily. I'm determined to make you see how I feel. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back, girl. Come back into my arms. I can't believe that it seems you made up your mind. Why do I still feel the same after all this time? I don't know if I will ever get you out of my mind. That's for my beautiful wife, Jen. Laura, I admit it to you, I messed up. That was a bad thing I did that night. And I will say I'm sorry. I'll say I'm sorry for the rest of my life for how I disrespected my wife that night. That's what truly bothers me. Laura, I don't care about Laura. Haters, I don't care about haters. Restaurants, I don't care about restaurants. Okay, there's millions of restaurants, and like I said, any restaurant would be blessed to have me as a customer. So that's the bottom line. Okay. Yeah, it's just that my wife passed away, Justin. She passed away, my wife. If she was here right now, brother, I would give her a big kiss. I would take her out to get her hair done and get her nails done and give her a pedicure and a manicure. And I would just love her up. I would tell her how much I love her and how much I appreciate her and what a wonderful, wonderful woman and wife she is and a wonderful mom she is. But unfortunately, maybe she could hear me. Maybe her spirit could hear me. I could only pray that she could hear me. But that's what it is that, thank you, Justin. That's what bothers me is that Laura is using this as a weapon. She's using this, what it is? Look, we could go back and forth online And I don't care. This is what people don't understand. Like, Laura, you want to go back and forth with me? You want to make videos about me? You want to make live streams about me? Go for it. I find it to be entertaining. I love doing it. Okay. But the thing is, Laura is making this a private matter. She's going to local restaurants and she's showing them this video because she wants to hurt me. She wants to discredit me. She wants to humiliate me. She wants to embarrass me. And that's why I do have to file harassment against her. I do have to file harassment. Oh, this sounds like a hater here. Let's get rid of this hater. That's just a hater. Look, Laura is not, this is not entertainment anymore, what Laura's doing, okay? Laura is trying to go to local restaurants. She's contacting CPS. Again, I'll say it's alleged, but CPS was contacted. She's contacting my children's school. She ruined the relationship I had with a local cancer organization. She's using this video as a weapon. She's using the live stream. This is what she's doing. She's going to places. It's actually very brilliant. It's evil what she's doing. It's evil. It's pure devil stuff. It's devil evil stuff what she's doing. But it's brilliant because I could see how it could work. I could see how she would go to local restaurants, show them this live stream, and they're going to get scared. They're like, I don't want this guy in my restaurant. Of course not. Thank you very much. Whatever the case may be, it's evil. It's evil to take. It's evil. Look, I did it, guys. I never did nothing to Laura. All right, that's it. I didn't do nothing to this woman. She's a psycho. End result: the woman is a complete psycho lunatic. And she's using my biggest regret of my life. She's using a video that I have the biggest regret, a live stream. She's using it as ammunition to hurt me in my life. You got to watch. There's too much to explain, Ruthless Cannon. You got to just let's say this is like a fatal attraction situation, okay? Listen, I want to get Peppy. You're not welcome on my live stream anymore, okay? Peppy, go hang out. Go hang out with Laura, okay? Go hang out with Laura. I do not want you on my live stream, okay? You're a piece of garbage. Yes, you're a piece of human trash. You and Laura belong together. Let's get rid of Peppy. Bye, everyone. Say bye, Peppy. Bye, Peppy. Go hang out with Laura. Go hang out with Laura. She's mad because I didn't want her. Yeah, but this is like a fatal attraction situation. Listen, she's out to destroy me, Laura. Right? She's out to destroy me. Like I said, what she's doing is terrible. I feel it's harassment. All right, let's get rid of Brown Eyed Girl. Here's another one that's got to go. Hater. Um, Look, whether it's illegal or not, it's morally wrong. It's morally wrong to take someone's regret in their life. Look, no one is perfect in this world. Only Jesus is perfect. Only God is perfect, okay? Many, many people have made mistakes. I am sure that no one in this live stream has never made a mistake before, okay? Right? Would you agree everyone makes mistakes? To take someone's biggest regret and use it against them as a weapon is despicable. It's evil, and that's what she's doing. She's using a video. I'll just tell you really quick, Rootless, okay? It was about 2022. I lost around $400,000 in the stock market in a stock called AMC. And I got very down and very depressed. I went to a local bar and I got drunk, okay? And there was a Billy Joel tribute band there, and I started playing, what they were doing rock and roll, like classic rock, but I did Billy Joel with them. I did the song You May Be Right. I did the song Still Rock and Roll to Me. I had like 10 Long Island iced teas. I was gone, okay? It's amazing I was able to perform. And there was these young girls, they were like 19, whatever. They're like, oh, you're so talented. And I was all messed up. So I didn't ask these girls for their number. I did not cheat on my wife. I would never cheat on my wife. But I started talking on the phone like a psycho. I was just like, oh, I want to be with 18, 19-year-old girls. I want to, have sex with them and all this stuff. What a degenerate I was. What a piece of shit I was. I was drunk. I didn't mean it. I didn't do it. I was just talking like an idiot. So what happened was I threw up, okay, at the end of the live stream. And then I basically deleted the live stream. I was like, I can't believe I made a complete fool of myself. Haters re-recorded this live stream and they keep it online. And now the thing is this. I apologize to my wife a million times over this. Listen, I love my wife. I would never cheat on my wife. My wife was the best wife. She's the best mom. She did not deserve that, my wife, okay? But this is the thing. Laura is using this as ammunition. So what Laura's doing is she's going to local restaurants that I'm a steady customer at, and she's showing the owners of the video that live stream. She's like, look at your customer. Do you want this person as your customer? And obviously, after they see that, the answer is probably no, right? I don't blame the business owners. I don't blame the. She has Laura. You got to give Laura credit for being a very evil devil. Listen, we have to give Laura credit. Laura deserves credit for being the devil's daughter. Listen, you know that there's a very warm, fiery place for Laura. The devil is going to want Laura right by her side. Okay? The devil is going to want Laura right by her side. Let's get rid of these two idiots. Let's get rid of this idiot. I don't want to deal with these haters. Okay. You got to give Laura credit for being an evil devil. No, but listen, she's crazy, Janine, but you also have to give her, I have to give her credit because she found the perfect weapon. She found the perfect weapon. What she's doing is brilliant. Like, think about it. All Laura has to do is go to a restaurant that I go to, ask for the owner, right? And then show the owner that live stream. And then the owner is going to be like, oh my God, I don't want this person as a customer, right? This person, because I did look like a maniac that night. Yeah, I know, but I admit to you, Rootless Cannon, I said some really fucked up things. All right, I was like, I want to have sex with 18, 19-year-olds. Listen, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. It was disrespectful to my wife. I apologize to my wife a million times. But the thing is that, I could tell him it's AI. Yeah, that's they won't believe it. But it's the perfect weapon. She has the perfect weapon. She has the perfect weapon, and she's going to use it against me. And there's nothing. Listen, you got to give her credit. But here's what I will tell her: what she's doing is soulless, heartless, cold, and evil. And I do believe God will judge her. I do believe this. How did you find this out? Well, she posted on her channel. Laura doesn't keep anything a secret, Janine. She posted on her channel. It's not going to be a long live stream, but I'm going to do a song called Everybody's Got Problems here because this is a positive song. Everybody's got problems, but there's a solution. There's a solution to every problem, okay? When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody Everybody's got problems you can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up when your love ends before your eyes. Everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing me goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. Yes, everybody's got problems. Let's get rid of this idiot. My wife did forgive me, but the problem is that Laura is not my wife. Laura is a demented Norman Bates, psychopathic, Glenn Close, fatal attraction lunatic. So my wife forgave me, but Laura is using this as a weapon because she's going to local businesses. Don't you understand what she's doing? I have to get the police involved. Listen, I don't have a choice anymore. I was more than willing to keep this as entertainment. Really, like Laura, I was hoping she was going to build her YouTube channel. I was hoping she was going to get millions of subscribers and get like billions of views. And I was really hoping that we could all just keep this as entertainment. Like she could say whatever she wants about me, have a good time, keep it on YouTube. But she didn't do that. She's trying to humiliate me in my neighborhood. She's going to local restaurants, local businesses with the intention of showing them this live stream. Because don't you understand? Look, obviously, if Laura goes into a local restaurant, they're not going to care. Can we be honest that we're having a dispute? Like Laura is not that important, right? Laura is not that important of a person, right? It's slander. Laura is not that important of a person that like restaurants care about Laura that much that they're going to stop serving me, right? So what Laura has to do is show them something so horrible and so disgusting, which is that live stream, and that's the weapon. Now they'll see that and they'll say, "Oh, I don't want this person as a customer." You understand? So that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing, and it's very brilliant. Listen, putting aside one thing about me, and I used to always say it in the past, when somebody does something, even if it's an evil thing, if it's a smart thing, if it's brilliant, I have to give them credit. I do have to give her credit because what she's doing is a very smart thing. Because honestly, if I would have saw that live stream and I was a restaurant owner, I wouldn't want that person as a customer either. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's my biggest regret. It's my biggest regret, mostly because I disrespected my beautiful wife. God bless my angel and the children's guardian angel. But that's why I have to get the police involved because obviously Laura has made it clear that she is not going to, she's not going to stop. Okay. Look, she did this at one restaurant. I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. I let it go. She did this at a second restaurant. I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. I let it go. But I told her, I said to her when I was speaking on a video, I said, if you do this again, I'm filing harassment charges. More money investing. Look, the fact that you can take Laura's side just shows that you are a psychopathic Norman Bates just like her, okay? Because look, any person that's got a rational, common sense, a rational mind will say that Laura's wrong. It just goes, look, More Money Investing hates me so much. Can we be honest? Laura could come to my house with a blowtorch. Listen to me. Listen, do you want to hear how much More Money Investing hates me? Laura could come to my house with gasoline. You understand? No, but listen, Laura could come to my house with gasoline and she could literally pour gasoline all over my house, even with my family inside, even with my children inside. And she could get a blowtorch and she could put fire all around my house. And you know what Mo Money would say? Mo Money Investing, he would say, well, that's justifiable. Let's be honest, man. No, but you would condone that. You would say that's okay. You would say she's not doing nothing wrong. That's acceptable. That's acceptable behavior. But literally, there is nothing that Laura could do. Laura could do anything, and Mo Money Investing would find it to be okay. Okay, like I could be crossing the street, right? She could speed up her car 90 miles an hour with the intention of trying to crash into me. Mo Money Investment will say, "Why did you miss? You missed him?" That's what Mo Money Investing would say. So I understand where you're coming from, Mo Money. I get it. But in reality, what Laura is doing is crossing the line. What she's doing is, even if it's not a legal matter, it's a moral matter. She should not be doing this. But she's a disgusting, piece of garbage. All right. So what are you gonna do? We're gonna finish up with one more song here. I believe you do condone it, Mo Money Investing. We're gonna finish up with the Brooklyn song. I'm gonna make this song famous. 2026. We're going to do it. So Mo Money Investing, go tell Laura she's wrong then. Okay, you won't do it. You're going to go to her live stream and you're going to say kudos. But anyway, back to the Brooklyn song. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and 18s in the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. Forget about it, Maron. I'll be back here in a little while. God bless all of you. V for victory. 2026. Apefather is Rocky Balboa. Remember, Apefather never goes down. Apefather gets up. Apefather is a fighter. Okay? God bless Justin. God bless Laura Talks Offer. Mo Money. There's no facts with anything you haters say, Mo Money Investing. It's all made up BS. But anyway.